Hey friends, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, then welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. So guys, Juvia's Place released a brand new collection, and I literally could not help myself. It is like one of the prettiest collections I've seen in a long time. So this is called the Garden of Juvia's. Here is the packaging for the eyeshadow palette. So I'm filming today on a Monday. This launched yesterday on Sunday on Ulta's website. And usually when things launch on Ulta's website, like on a Sunday, they're usually not in store right away. So as soon as I seen this on there, I checked for the store availability and it actually was in store near me. So I literally ran up there to grab it because I was so excited. So again, the inside packaging is the exact same. This is how it opens. But you guys, look how freaking beautiful. I love the pastel color story of this. I feel like it's so pretty. Like, look at all those beautiful shimmer shades. So it says, richly pigmented shades and eye-catching hues. Perfect for day to nighttime fun looks. So in this collection, they also came out with liquid colored eyeliners, and then they also came out with lip glosses. So I did pick up one of the lip glosses. So the palette retails for $24 or $25, and then the lip glosses retail for $14, which I was thinking $14 is kind of expensive just for a lip gloss. And then when I got it, I realized they're kind of small. So I got the blue one with the iridescent shift. They also had a purple one, which was out of stock, and then they had a bright neon orange one. But I figured this one would be best because it's not like too much color and I can wear this over top of like a lipstick. So as I'm looking at the palette, I see that you get a darker matte purple and then also a lighter one, which I really like. And then like with the yellow, you only get like one matte yellow, you get one matte teal shade, and then you get one matte pink shade. So I do kind of wish that there was like a deeper and a lighter matte shade for every color, but I guess it's fine. We're going to make it work. I'm going to take the Ace Beauty Amplifying Eyeshadow Base and prime one lid. But if you guys been here for the last couple of months, and you probably hear me talk about all the time that I'm just so sick of buying like neutral eyeshadow palettes. I'm honestly sick of buying eyeshadow palettes in general. Like I would much rather buy foundations all the time and review them, but foundations don't come out as often as like eyeshadow palettes do. So I've been doing a lot of purple looks lately, and I feel like I didn't really want to do a purple look with this palette, but I feel like I might have to just because we have some contrast between the matte shades. So we're going to take this green shade called Lucky Clover. I'm taking this on a Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. And I'm kind of just going to start stamping this like in the crease and right above. Kind of just using it to set down the lid. At first I was kind of nervous like looking at this palette online. I couldn't actually tell how deep the matte shades were going to be. And I was worried that they were going to be like super pastel-y and like super fair. But this is actually applying really nicely. And if you guys have never tried like a Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette, you're missing out because they have like one of the best formulas. So to get some depth right here on the outer V, I think I'm going to take the shade Oh Honey. I was really just kind of leave it all like a blue teal look, but I really need some depth out there. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so I don't think this shade's going to be any darker than the teal shade was. Maybe just like a little bit darker. So I'm not really going to bring this shade into the crease. I'm just going to kind of blend it like halfway. Okay, so I'm going to leave that shade right there. I'm going to go back in with Lucky Clover and just pop some more of that right here into the crease. But I honestly feel like these two shades work really well together. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some shimmer shades now. So I'm kind of debating on whether I want to use like two of the teal blue shimmer shades or if I want to go in with one of these yellow ones as well. Let's go ahead and grab this shade right here called Sunshine. I'm just taking this on a flat brush. This is the BH number 9 brush. Wow. Okay, I don't think I was expecting that. That is beautiful. Holy crap. Okay, Juvia's Place does not disappoint. So I have their Culture eyeshadow palette, and you guys, that palette is like one of the best palettes I own. The shimmer shades in that palette are like phenomenal. And this too is so freaking pretty. That was one dip with my brush. Like, that is so awesome. So now I'm going to take this shade right here called Best Buds. I hope my camera is focusing because it's really hard to see from way back here. And I know over the weekend I was taking pictures for my sister, like a maternity shoot with this camera. And you guys, it like acted up the whole time. Like I was literally worried that I was going to have to like buy a new camera. Because right now I film on the Canon 70D. But I got it 2 years ago. When I bought it, it was already refurbished and it's kind of fallen apart. And I'm just worried, like if it falls apart, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go back to filming like on my iPhone for a while. Because y'all, cameras are anything but cheap. Like even like a cheaper camera, they're still quite expensive. Honestly, I paid around $500 for this camera. And you guys, I honestly regret it. I feel like $500 for a used camera. I could have paid $500 for a brand spanking new camera. I feel like if I knew everything that I knew now 2 years ago, I wouldn't have got the camera. But again, you guys, I mean, the shimmer shade speaks for itself. It's so good. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with Oh Honey once more and just tap some more right here just to kind of blend that shimmer shade into the matte. So we'll do the lower lash line and everything once we finish this side, but really quickly, let me go ahead and prime the side and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're moving on for look number 2, and I'm not sure what I want to do because there is a 2 purple matte shade. So I was thinking going for a purple look, but also maybe adding like some pink. So I'm first going to take the lighter purple shade called Lilac U. I'm going to use the same brushes I was already using. I did go ahead and clean them off. So same concept as the other side. I'm going to start with this lighter shade right up here in the crease and above the crease. So I usually like to tap and kind of get the pigment there, and then I'll start blending. So these definitely are more pastel shades, but they do have quite a bit of pigment, which is nice. I'm going to take the deeper purple matte shade, and this is called Sweet Lilac. This is going to be my outer V shade. Again, I will bring it into the crease about halfway. This is blending out really, really easily. Now I'm just going to dip back between the lighter and the deeper purple, just to blend this right into the crease. So I think I want to start with the pink shimmer shade. So there is a pink shimmer shade in here. It's called Blossom. It's right here, but it does have reflex of orange in it, so I'm not sure if I want to actually take that one. Let's go ahead and start with a purple shimmer shade first, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to take this shade called Bloomin'. Okay, so this doesn't look like it's picking up as good as the other shimmer shades we used. Let's try to apply. It's a really, really pretty shade. It's just not picking up like the other ones did. And I'm getting tons of fallout. I mean, don't get me wrong. Again, it is a beautiful shade. It has like a shift of pink in it, which makes it really, really pretty. Now I'm kind of deciding if I want to take like another deeper purple shade or if I want to go in with that like pinkish orange shade. Because I know a teal shade would be really pretty right here, but I feel like we already used teal on this side, so I don't want to use it again. Take the pink shade. Let's just do it and try it and see what it looks like. It's called Blossom. And if it like doesn't look good or something, I can always go over top of it with like a deeper purple shade. Yeah, it's definitely way more orange on the brush. Okay, no. So when I look at it one way, it's definitely pink, but then when I turn it's orange, but it doesn't look bad. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna add another purple shimmer shade, and I'm gonna take Flower Child. Okay, now this one already picked up way better than these two. So I'm just going to add this right here at the very end of the outer V. Okay, that looks a lot better. It wasn't looking right with like the matte shade out here. So yeah, this looks a lot better. Now I'm like loving both looks. I think they both look really, really pretty in their own ways. Let's go ahead and do the lower lash lines. Okay, so let's go back in for this side right here. Probably pretty much going to do the same 2 matte shades we used up here. I'm first going to go in with Lucky Clover, which is the greenish shade. I don't know whether to call it a green or a teal because I feel like it's like an in-between shade. And this is just going to go right here. And then I'm going to grab a skinny smudging brush. This is the Morphe M410 brush, so it's got a really, really thin point. I'm going to take this shade Oh Honey, and I'm just going to tuck this right up against the lash line, like as close as I can get it. So for the purple side, I'm first going to go in with the shade Peony, which is the pink matte shade. And I'm just going to run this right here. Then I'm taking the deepest purple we used called Sweet Lilac. And I'm going to tuck this right here. Okay guys, so far so good. Let's go ahead and find an inner corner highlight, and then I'm going to do lashes and all that good stuff. So for this side over here, I'm going to take the shade Daffodil, which is this bright yellow right here. Okay, so it's not like a super brightening shade like I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to try the shade Blossom. See how this works as an inner corner highlight. If it's too dark, I'll go over it with the yellow shade that we used on this side. Okay, so it's not like a super bright inner corner highlight, but it looks really, really pretty. So I'm going to leave it as is. So far, you guys, I am super impressed. Like, I literally love this palette. So really quickly, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do my eyeliner and my lashes. And then when I come back, we can try the lip gloss and I'll give you my final thoughts on this palette. Okay guys, I am back, and it literally took me like an hour to do my lashes. I put a pair on, they looked horrible, so I took them off, and then I applied these ones, and I like these ones much better. So for the waterline, you can probably already guess what I used if you've been here on my channel for a while. They are the LA Colors Neon Gel Liners. For this side, I use the shade Wonder, and then for the purple side, I use the shade Enchanted. You guys, I cannot rave about these enough. These are so good. They are $2 at Walmart. Super pigmented, long wearing, and super duper nice. So for the lips, again, we have this lip gloss. So this is the Juvia's Place lip gloss. We have this in the shade Flower Girl. Again, it's blue, but it has iridescent flakes in it. And again, you guys, this is tiny. If I knew it was this small, I probably wouldn't have got it, because for $14, I feel like that's a lot. So here is what the doe foot looks like. So this is a huge doe foot applicator. I'm going to line with lip liner just so I'm not wearing this alone because I don't feel like that's going to last very long. So I'm going to take the NYX lip liner in the shade Peekaboo Neutral. It's like a nice mauve tone shade. So I went ahead and filled in pretty much my whole lips with this. Now we're going to take the gloss. So it looks like it's pretty stringy. Oh, this smells like vanilla and it smells so good. I was definitely expecting it to have more like a fruity scent just because it is a summertime collection. Okay, but this looks absolutely gorgeous on the lips. And when I turn my head, I can definitely see those reflects of blue and it looks super duper pretty. And I would say the formula is pretty thick, like it's gonna last a few hours, but it's not like a sticky thick. It's like a nice lip oil thick. You guys, it's 1 o'clock and I've already curled my hair 3 times now because as soon as I curl it, the curls literally fall out. And I don't use hairspray because the hairspray makes it like really like crunchy and crusty and then I can't brush through it. But I've been really liking curling my hair lately, but again, it just does not stay. I have super fine hair and even putting like texture spray in it, it still makes it feel like there's hairspray in it. Let me go ahead and give you guys a close up and then we'll wrap things up. So what do you guys think about the eye looks? Do you like the teal side better or do you like the purple side better? Honestly, guys, usually I have a favorite eye, but I love both of these so much. They're like equally as beautiful to me. And for this palette, you guys, I think you already know what I'm going to say. I freaking love it. I love like the whole color. I love the aesthetic. I love the front of the packaging. And I absolutely loved every single shade we used. Now, again, this is a pastel palette, so you're not going to get like those really deep punches of color, but you are going to get really nice pastel looks. Like this is a perfect palette, especially if you're like new to playing with colors. I think you would like this a lot. But all right, guys, I've been filming for like 3 hours now and I'm just so ready to get off camera and I really need to sit down and edit this video so I can get it uploaded. And you guys, I'm actually going to be posting probably like 3 videos this week, which is unusual because over the last couple of months, I just haven't felt like extremely motivated to sit down and film, but I feel like I'm kind of getting back within the rhythm. So yeah, if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more videos like this one or more videos with this palette, please be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. If there's anything at all that you guys want to see next, please let me know. And yeah, guys, if you're not following me over on TikTok and you want to see more content from me, go over there, give me a follow. And if you do follow me and you're from YouTube, let me know on one of the videos and I'll follow you back. Thank you so much for sitting here and hanging out with me today. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I love you guys so much and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.